Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about symptoms of Omicron. As COVID has many unspecific symptoms, we wanted to bring this video on symptoms of Omicron. This video will be short and kind of comprehensive, so stick to the end. Most of us might have had suffered from the symptoms of the coronavirus disease ourselves, which some of us were not even aware of, as the symptoms are quite unspecific, and sadly, it also led to many deaths in the previous years. And now, just as we thought that the corona is on the verge of disappearance and we are about to be free from the corona variants, we have continually been encountering these new variants such as IHU, Omicron, and the most ironic one being the Deltacron, which, as the name itself suggests, really is the combination of Delta and Omicron. Let's come to the exact content of today's video. In the last few days, the Omicron variant has been running rampant across the globe, making it difficult for the health officials and the general public to stay calm. How are the Omicron symptoms different from that of Delta variant? The Delta variant is known to cause severe illnesses, leading to hospitalization and deaths. Many people during the second COVID-19 wave suffer from highly distressing symptoms, ranging from something as mild as a cough, fever, and a loss of smell and taste, to quite severe symptoms like shortness of breath, known as dyspnea in medical term, chest pain, and serious lung infections resembling pneumonia. Some even died just of the virus. On the contrary, the Omicron is less likely to involve the lungs and involves upper respiratory tract, which is largely mild. Experts have said that this new COVID variant could resemble a common cold or a flu, but much exactness about the symptoms remains under speculation and more research is still awaited. So what are the common symptoms of the Omicron variant? Runny nose, being the most common symptom reported so far, is seen in about 75% of the individuals suffering from the variant. Headache is seen along with in 70% of the patients. Fatigue is the next chief complaint. The Omicron is also associated with sneezing and sore throat in about 60% of the individuals. Fever, along with chills and shivering, is a little less common in about 30% of the individuals, and some individuals also complain of dizziness. Why? Even though having mild symptoms, we are worrying about Omicron so much. It's because the Omicron variant is highly transmissible and even has a potential to reinfect. So the longer the virus stays in our body, more there will be chances for mutations and potential dangerous variants can arise. When should you get tested? As per the World Health Organization, on average it takes 5 to 6 days from when someone is infected with the virus for the symptoms to show. However, it can take up to 14 days. The time it takes for an infected person to develop symptoms after an exposure may be shorter for Omicron than for previous variants like the Delta variant. The US Center for Disease Control and Prevention has said that the people infected with the COVID-19 may be most contagious a few days before or after the symptoms. Therefore, if you come in close contact with a confirmed COVID-19 patient or start developing symptoms, get yourself tested immediately. How long should you isolate yourself if you have symptoms? According to the CDC, if you test positive, you should isolate for at least 5 days from the day of your positive test if you do not have symptoms. But if you do develop COVID-19 symptoms, isolate for at least 5 days from the days your symptoms began, counting in such a way that the day your symptoms started is day 0. These rising cases of Omicron has prompted the health authorities and the general public to once again stress on the need to continue taking precautionary measures. So, we again highly recommend you to stay safe. Wear masks properly. sanitize your hands, and maintain the golden rule of social distancing. Don't neglect the disease because not everyone has the same level of immunity to fight against the COVID variants. That's all for today. If you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up and leave a subscription down below. Comment down your queries if you have any. Till then, made it for you.